Hi, my name is Mr. Santoyo, and this is a little information about myself. You have my email, my web page, my office number, and my office number. So this is what I'm going to be talking about today. The introduction, talking about the calculators, textbook and your access code, how to log on to do your work, course outline, the attendance policy, and how to set up an exam. First, I'd like to welcome you to Math 303. Just want to make sure you understand that this does not replace your syllabus quiz. And you are responsible for reading and following everything in the syllabus. Some of the classes that I teach here at the college, 0300, 0303, and 0304 math classes. The calculators that you're allowed to use for this course is you can use a basic one or a scientific one, and I strongly encourage everybody to get the Casio FX 115 ES Plus. Make sure you get this exact calculator and not any other one. I know there's also a FX 330 MS Plus. Make sure it's 115 ES Plus. Not only will it benefit you in this course, but it'll also benefit you in 304 as well. So the textbook. The textbook can be purchased here at Galveston College along with the access code, or what you can do is purchase it just the access code online, but the textbook will be available as well. So logging on to MyLabs Plus. To log on to MyLabs Plus, you just click on make sure you have this link stored, okay? Write this down because this is what you'll be doing all your work on. You'll be doing all your work right here. Also, I want to make sure you are aware that the username is the last 6 numbers of your ID, and if you're a first-time user, the password is ICANN. So let's go ahead and let's go to that page. So you put in your username and your password. The first thing I want you to notice is my profile. What I want you to do is click on my profile, and I want you to update your email address. There might be a default email address for you, and if that's not the email address you use, let's make sure we update that email address to the one that you use. That way we can communicate via email, because if you keep that email address at default, then you may be able to email me, but when I respond, it won't go to your current email address because you don't have it updated. So it's very important that you update your email address, please. You can change your password or keep it as is. And once you're done, you hit update with new values, and once that's all complete, click back on Academic PSH. So what you'll do is you'll click on your course, and there's a few things here on the announcements page. I'll be putting a lot of stuff on here, so make sure you're looking at the announcements page on a daily basis. Let's look at these tabs on the top here. The very first one that I want you to be aware of is email, because that's one place where you can email me at. So you would just click my name, hit add, then if you have a question you could just maybe put that as a subject, and then on the body just type in the question, I need help. And then once you're done with that, all you gotta do is hit send, and it'll send to me. Another tab that's very important up here is this doc sharing tab. You notice I already have a couple things on there. As the semester progresses, I'll be adding more and more, so this thing should be full. You got the syllabus on here, you have lesson plan, calendar, and these are some important ones. So I want you to look at the 1.1 notes. You click on that, and basically, oh, that was the syllabus I opened up. You click on notes, and basically it's just some notes on a section. So I'll have these for each section. you click on problems, and what I do is work some problems out for you that are on your homework assignments. So email and doc sharing will be two of the tabs you'll be using over here. If you haven't purchased your code yet, you'll go to temporary access and they'll give you a code here that you could highlight and use as your temporary code, which will expire. Some of the tabs here, you got assignments. You click on assignments. That's where you'll be doing all of your work. Okay, you click on gradebook, and then on the gradebook is where you can see what your current grade is. And one other thing that I want to go back to really quickly is my web page. You go to my web page, and what it is it has some stuff up for you here. Okay, so what you can do here is ask me questions. You click on your course, Math 0303, and here you can find some videos that I do for every section. Chapter 1, you see I do videos for every single section. You click on 1.1, for example, it'll take you to a YouTube link and you see some videos. And you'll see some videos there, okay? So use this to optimize your study skills for this course. So we could go to doc sharing and find the syllabus. So what I want to do is let's go to doc sharing and let's go to that syllabus. So I'm going to open up the syllabus, and it's important to make sure you understand some things on the syllabus. It's important to understand everything on the syllabus, so make sure you read it thoroughly. Some of the stuff that I want to talk about is the exam. Okay, so in order to take an exam, you must email me to schedule your exams. When you email me, you will put the date and the time, specific time of your exam. So 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Each exam you're allowed 80 minutes on an exam. So when you say it starts at 3, you're going to take it at 3, it's going to end at 4:20, 80 minutes. Here you will be taking these 2 exams with me. Okay? Make sure you understand that. Exam number 4 and the final will be taken with me during campus hours, and specifically the campus hours of, if you look at exam 4, it will be taken from 11 to 12. And if you look at your final, it will be taken from 11 to 1 on that specific date. So make sure you look at this. This is an example for this class, but it may vary per semester. So make sure you understand that you will be taking 2 exams with me, and the time will be noted there. Also important to understand that per exam, you must email me prior to 9 o'clock. On the scheduled date. This date is the 14th of May. Same thing for exam 2. So make sure you read that and you understand that. Important number to have. If anything happens during an exam, make sure you call that number. Remember, this is an internet course, so that means you must have a reliable computer and internet. If you take an exam and the internet has a problem or your computer has a problem, it will be your fault. So make sure that you have a proper computer and proper internet connection. Once again, on the syllabus, I put a lot of important things. Make sure you read the attendance policy, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. Here's a calculator that I told you about. So make sure you read through that syllabus completely. Attendance is strictly enforced. You must log on every day and complete a quiz Monday through Friday to be marked present, including holidays if there is any holidays during your internet course. If you have 2 or more absences, you will be dropped. and I showed you where you can find the attendance policy in the syllabus. Once again, about exams, they must be scheduled as stated in the syllabus. If schedules past the deadline, then you will not be able to take the exam and you'll receive a 0. More about the exams can be found on the syllabus. Also, very important is to make sure you download the Pearson Lockdown browser before taking the exam. Students will have a tendency of trying to do this right at their exam time, and they start losing time on their exam. So make sure that's one of the things you do prior. One of the very first things you do, period. So that is my introduction to this course. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, call me on this location.